Hey guys, today we have this McNally guitar built by Ciaran McNally. If you'd like to skip straight to hearing how this guitar sounds, click on the timestamp in the description below. We are very excited to have our very first build in the shop from Ciaran. We've always wanted a Lowden style builder, and now we've finally found one to make it all happen. Ciaran is currently our lowest priced luthier, but let me tell you, his guitars are no slouch. You could close your eyes, play the thing, and you would totally believe it if I told you that the guitar was twice the price of whatever it costs. We pride ourselves here at the Golden Era Guitar in finding luthiers just like that. So some of the luthiers we currently represent that we feel fit this category would be Jason Bowerman of Bowerman Guitars and John Detland of Detland Guitars, and Ciaran really fits the bill really nicely. Ciaran has worked previously as a luthier at Lowden Guitars and more recently at Atkin Guitars. He's able to build either a full Irish sounding guitar, full traditional sounding guitar, or a mix of both, making him a very versatile choice of luthier. One of the biggest giveaways of how good a luthier is how their Adirondack topped guitars sound. Adirondack is not an easy wood to build with because it's basically as stiff as a top can and should get, making it often lacking in overtones, bloom, and responsiveness. Some of our favorite Adirondack builders right now are Jason Bowerman of Bowerman Guitars and Isaac Jang of Isaac Jang Guitars, and these luthiers throw the stereotypes of Adirondack out the window. This particular guitar is barely even a month old, but it's already breathing with a lot of responsiveness, bloom, and overtones. The tone is already very shimmery and responds even to a very light touch. So I'm not sure whether you can hear it through the microphones here, but basically I played really lightly and the notes really just jump out really sweetly with a very nice shimmer and overtones, which is, first of all, it's uncommon in any guitar, let alone an Adirondack guitar. And what makes a great guitar, is that it's dynamic as well. So you could play it really gently with really effort, and the sound really just cooperates with you and just comes right out of the guitar. But it can go really loud as well. So here, it's Adirondack, so it's lots of headroom. That probably hurt the mics a little. So definitely, all these characteristics of the sound will be attributed to the Honduran Rosewood back and sides as well. So if you check this out, you probably can see clearer in our photos on the website, so you can click on the link in the description below, and you can just see this is a spalted Honduran Rosewood. So a spalted figure in the Delbergia species is really rare, and this is a really nice example of it. Just check that out with the sapwood, really tasteful stuff along the side as well. Yeah, just gorgeous. So Honduran Rosewood is well known to be sort of the closest match to Brazilian Rosewood due to the brittle and glass-like tap tone of the wood. And yeah, after playing this guitar, I'm quite a believer. It really has quite a bit of the Brazilian Rosewood kind of qualities with the high-end shimmer, and definitely the builder has a big part to play in that as well. So Ciaran definitely brought the best out of the woods and the materials used on this guitar. This guitar is built in the style of an OM28, right? So it is sort of almost a classic Martin OM shape and dimensions. And he's put on a abalone rosette with an ebony bound inner sound hole, so it makes it look a bit more exciting, a bit more high-end, classy. So it's a simple no frills guitar, but it plays like an enormous beast. This is probably one of the loudest guitar I've played, probably the second, the loudest being a Dion guitar that we actually have in store right now. So without further ado, here's a little demo of Wood Side Waltz by Julian Lage. If you like what you just heard, please do not hesitate to drop us a message on any of our social media platforms and we'll love to find you your dream guitar. Click the subscribe button below and stay tuned for more videos.